Hello, welcome back to an episode as usual. So, we're going to start with a question right away. How do you define success? What does it mean to you? Is it money, fame, happiness, trying to keep a planet alive? What is it to you? Honestly, to me, it's trying to be happy, keep others happy. But that is the hard part about success. Is that you can't describe or define it sometimes, but you could. Like you could how society defines it, how you define it yourself, and how does it match up to others? Why doesn't this definition always match up though? Like you gotta think like is it simple word? The meaning of the word is different than how it actually is used, obviously. That's just common sense. But for you, what does it mean? Like what is being happy and done in life and a goal that you must reach before you die? And that means that you have reached it and it's done. You're done, you did it, you peaked in life. But you can't really do that. But write that down. Write down, it could be multiple things. I'm not even gonna say that it can't be. It could be different things at once. But let's explore more of less like a traditional metric of success that people think. What society defines, how Joker, society. We're told that success is like climbing the corporate ladder, owning a big house, having a perfect picture life. All this money, but that's perfect. This is what people describe being perfect is just having the biggest and richest of everything. Did I mention happiness at all in that? No, I didn't, because that doesn't mean happiness. That doesn't mean you're happy. You can have everything but be sad. Think of people that have many friends. You can have everything and still be sad. And I'm gonna cut a little dark here. I've had friends that take their whole lives who had tons of people around them. It doesn't mean you're happy. It doesn't. It's sometimes we think it is, but there's still parts of you that in yourself that needs to be changed to be happy. That's the thing we forget about. But how do so many people achieve all that and still feel empty? Success isn't just one size fit all kind of like toy or little block. You gotta you gotta redefine the word or the whole thing of success for you sometimes. If you can't think of it, it's different. It's okay. But how success is deeply personal. For some, success is stability. For some others, it could be creativity, relationships, be connected with who you are. Being yourself can make you feel happy. That's success for some people. That's achieving the peak of life. That right there is done. You gotta redefine it sometimes. As a kid, myself included, you think that being like perfect or having life as a goal, you need to be rich. You need to be, that's kind of it. I can't ever go anywhere else. I thought being rich or having money or that kind of really it just was the life. That was life. You were put in this whole purpose to do that. But a lot of people bring religion into it. There's different parts of people. Religion is a whole part of it too. And I don't like to talk about controversial stuff as much, but that's it. Myself, I'm not religious at all, but I don't care what you do. You do your thing. Life is given purpose in different ways. And take it as is. That's just life. It's a purpose. And for me, it isn't about like ticking. Like a ticking box, like a little bomb. It's not gonna just happen. It's like a boom. It's not like a time. You're not looking at something that's gonna just all of a sudden happen. You gotta go for it. It's not about living a meaningful life to some. It's not about being impressive to some others. It's always so not simple. A lot of these things I talk about are not simple. They're never gonna be simple. Because you think about it, your mind's gonna think of different ways. We're human. Different lives happen all the time. But honestly, some days success is just trying to get through the day. That's it. Just try and get through it. There's parts of life, different snippets of life that are different parts of success, different points. You don't have a single purpose. You're not a book, everyone. You're not a book. You're not trying to reach the climax in life right there, and then you're going to slowly go down the very exposition. No, 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 no. You're going to reach that and go down and go back up and keep going. You have different points. You got to have a goal right there. But break it free for the existential exceptions of yourself. Expectations is reflective how validation can screw up your perspective. Reflect on how it can. It can. But like We chase what looks good to others instead of what feels for us. We chase the money. Everyone thinks the money. A lot of people nowadays just chase that one goal. But I gotta say, I gotta offer you some advice. But start asking yourself, what do you want? Not your parents, not society, not social media, not the followers, nothing. Just you. You. Stop thinking about what others want and start thinking about you. It's hard. It is really hard though. Because if you're in a house with parents, you still live with them. It's hard to think about you because you're constantly juggling trying to make others happy. We get it. You're obviously we're all doing that. Right now, I'm doing that myself. You're trying to make others happy. But what makes you happy? What is something you go to your room and do that is something that gets you in a good mood? Music. Just something. Think of a goal like that. That's all. Stop asking what others want. Ask what you want right now. And now, I don't know. There's just like some people, it's just there's a time I thought like I'm at success. I thought success at a point growing up was 12-hour days of being exhausted, like working. A lot of people find success into work and burning themselves out. And I get it for some. Some people like to work, but it hurts to see sometimes when people think that working your life off is the way of life and the success of it. And like you can work hard and get big and get money, but you're working away. That's my thing. I'm giving my own personal opinion to this, and it's not gonna be the one what everyone wants to hear. But I don't like when people work them lives away. It's so early to work off until like their 40s or 50s and try to retire early. Cool. But what's that? You spent it. You spent such time whittling away, working so hard to get nothing. But you're gonna work early to live old and happy. It's like, but are you happy sometimes? A lot of times people aren't happy when they worked off so much. Then they need to work more because their whole life was just spent working. Now, when they're not working, they feel lazy. And that's the thing that gets people sometimes. Is like, you feel lazy. Some people that don't work feel lazy that they're not working. But you gotta measure success for yourself. Set goals. Set your own values, not someone else's expectations, please. Just do your own. Do your own things. Say tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up. I'm actually gonna make breakfast. I'm gonna get up early today. That's my thing. I wanted to get up early today, and that's what I did. I got up early, and I started doing my morning stuff. I'm making these episodes. I'm making, I think, 6 today, maybe, and try to release at least 5 or something. That's goals, small goals. Just celebrate small wins, though, too. So this is just about big milestones, it's about progress, guys. You don't just get all this confetti at the very end. You want those small goals and be like, little confetti, little poppers. You want those. Those are fun. You know that's fun. You go to birthday parties, you know, little poppers are fun. But hey, your biggest win today isn't just folding laundry. That's still a win. It's not your biggest, but it's still a win, in my opinion. Just doing little things like that. Little confetti. But let me just summarize this. Another probably quick episode as usual, like about 10 minutes I try to go for. But success is about failing into a mold. You're not trying to get in that. It's about defining your own path and walking it on your own pace. Don't rush it. Don't walk too slow. Just go at a normal pace. Just take your time. Just do your own thing. So just take a moment and think about what success really means to you. And don't be afraid to rewrite the whole definition you just thought about. It's okay. You could have just started commenting something, be like, well, that is true. I didn't think of anything that way. That's what I try and give to you. It's just a different way to think of things. It's okay. Try to rewrite it. But next time, I'm going to talk about something else. Hope you enjoy this one. Hope you can share social media stuff. You know it. And enjoy your day. Toodaloo.